When you hear the phrase, "that's just the way it is," what are some contexts in which you've heard that phrase or even said that phrase? Yesterday, I was chatting with a friend. Was it yesterday? Day before yesterday? Day before yesterday. I was chatting with a friend. She was showing me pictures of bathing suits. And I think the next day, yeah, so that's what it was. Yesterday, at work, I saw, well, one of the phrases that I said was policing women's bodies, just it was in the conversation, whatever, because we were talking about modesty. And then at work, I'm going through magazines, or what are they, newspapers from about a little over 100 years ago. And I thought that policing a woman's body, that was a phrase that we came up with that was clever, like whoever we are. But there was a picture of a policeman measuring the length of the bathing suit, which it's a different, not what we picture as bathing suit today. It was literally like a suit that you would wear bathing. Like if you think of professional suit, she looked like she was dressed to go to work, but it was a bathing suit in 1915. So it was too short. At Atlantic City, you had to have your bathing suit be so long so that you could swim there. Otherwise it was immodest and you were not allowed to swim. So it's actually a literal phrase from history, which I did not realize. So the modern idea of modesty is waning quite a bit in society, I think, or has waned. I don't know, I think there's lots of ways to be stylish. However, the policing of women's bodies, however literal it was, it still exists. And that was an interesting thing. And then the other interesting thing was just how, so I present as female, Mr. Perfect presents as male. My friend that was showing me the bathing suits that she had picked out, she presents as female. And it was interesting because she was a little bit shy to show, or she did not show him the pictures of her bathing suit, but she showed me. But as far as this was just an interesting note, as far as sexuality goes, it's the same if my husband sees it or if I see it, because our orientation is unfortunately the same. And yeah, anyway, it's fine. So the interesting thing to me was just how her idea of modesty and feeling policed, just in that instance, she would not show the same picture to a different friend who actually, she's known him for longer. Granted, we know that sometimes he likes to make a show of things and he might have made a really loud noise, whatever. But that's a different, I think it's not unrelated, but it's different. So the question that I wanted to ask, or asked at the beginning, what is something that just is? Why is it that way? And does it have to be? Whether it's policing women's bodies, whether it's your idea of modesty or somebody else's idea of modesty, why is it that way? And does it have to be? I would love to hear your comments below. Thanks.